so important about the tzaddik? What is the tzaddik? The tzaddik, you know what the tzaddik is? The tzaddik is that person who makes the Torah real. The Gemara Masechet Makot says, how foolish are the people who they stand for the Sefer Torah, but they don't stand for the Talmid Chacham. Because this is a Sefer Torah, and this is a Sefer Torah. What's the difference? This one's living, and this one's just an object. Obviously, Sefer Torah is a Sefer Torah. It has holiness, and it has Kedusha. But on a different level, the Talmid Chacham, he's bringing the Torah to life. You actually see the Torah in motion. You know, when I was younger, I used to think like, wow, it's so hard to keep Shabbat. How do people keep Shabbat? It's impossible. And the rabbi would tell you, Shabbat is very important. You have to keep Shabbat. Okay, I see. It's written. You have to keep Shabbat, but it's so difficult. It's hard. It doesn't come alive for me, you know? And then you see the tzaddik. What happens to the tzaddik? He's your good friend. He gives you advice. He gives you a blessing. He tells you, come to my house. I'll show you how to keep Shabbat. You go to his house. You sit. You have a meal. You speak Divrei Torah. You sing. You speak about life. You crack jokes. And then he shows you a crazy chidush. And then he goes and he shows you, a nice shul, a nice place to pray, and then another shiur, and then another meal, and the whole Shabbat passes before your eyes. You didn't even realize time flew. And you're like, wow, I kept Shabbat. That was amazing. And it was the same Shabbat you were trying to keep before, but what was different? The Shabbat was alive. Why? Because the tzaddik brought it alive for you. The tzaddik showed you it's possible. The tzaddik gave you the advice, and he showed you, look, Shabbat is possible. Look how I'm keeping it. Look how I'm living that life that I'm telling you have to do this advice. Look, it works. Look, it's possible. And all you have to do is see it, and then your life will change. How many times I've read about mitzvot, and I read about the levels you should reach, and I was like, how could a person ever reach such a level? How could a person live such a life? And then I met rabbis and I met tzaddikim who reached those levels, and I was like, wow, it is possible. When I used to